both. How do you beat him? And now we're going to jump into the arena. We got a perfect mirror going on here. Mirror, mirror on the wall. Who is the best rogue mage of them all? Tempo Storm versus Method Black.
We got reigning BlizzCon champion Alec, reigning BlizzCon champion Nixie teaming together with Minpoike. This is their first step to make it to the summer finals. They have to take Method Black out of the way if they want to secure a ride. Will Minpoike rise to the occasion?
Minpoike is going to be charging and actually gets Raikou in combat as they open on Minpoike. Are they going to be able to take him down in the opener? He trades out the trinket to keep himself alive. Now a nice swap over on Awaz with the smoke bomb. He sits the stuns and vanishes out. Aggression coming in huge for both teams.
Yeah, Waz now trying to set up a swap to Alec. He's got Temporal Shield rolling. They're racing against the shield. Will it go off in time? They purged it. It doesn't do anything. Alec now has to ice block. Minpoike's caught into a sap. Potential Mass Dispel threat. Alec gets Mass Dispel, and they can easily close with a stun on Minpoike. Comets are raining in. Waz needs to just connect one backstab to take this. Alec blinks away to get away from it. Pain suppression at 10%. Rapture from Minpoike. They've used every single cooldown to keep Alec alive, but he's going to continue standing.
Yeah, Method Black dancing circles around Tempo Storm right now. Cheap shot into the smoke bomb on Alex. Lights Rat's going to connect as well. Alex manages to survive as Minpoike is able to connect some heals, but there's the full kidney shot of Minpoike. A little bit of pressure on Raikou. The full Ring of Frost onto Chaz. Both mages could be in some trouble here, but Alec definitely far behind with only having one ice block available.
Oh, look at Waz.
Looking for the follow-up onto Chaz. Manages to find it. Waz reconnecting onto Alec, though. Both mages, like I said, in a little bit of trouble as both priests get out of crowd control.
Full blind, no trinket, full stun, you're done. Chaz with the Mass Dispel, everybody in crowd control. Method Black at the pinnacle of skill as Alec hangs on by a thread. Minpoike fears away Waz. He buys him a second, he buys him another, but it's not good. Might be enough. He's hanging 10%. Minpoike doing anything. He did it. He stayed alive. But they're so far behind. What can they really do? Are they actually going to go after Waz? Waz doesn't really have anything. Pain suppression's going to stabilize him for a couple more seconds. Alec now in the back foot, though. As Minpoike gets caught into a full poly. Chaz brings the blind. Waz should recover. Alec on the run. Waz is the only opening, but Alec locked down in the stun. It's going to ultimately get closed out. Minpoike fighting valiantly to the bitter end. But Method Black looking methodical in game number one.
Pre-casting the Ebon Bolt, timing it with the Master Spell from Chaz so it connects as the Master Spell goes off onto Alec. We see Waz, of course, just finding these moments where he can connect on Alec and put out tons and tons of pressure.
Line trying to qualify for them. They're just a little bit too short to go head-to-head in the Rogue Mage mirrors.
And that is actually the thing that Alec did phenomenally well last year, and it really did pay off when they got to BlizzCon. Alec was putting in the work alongside Nixie with so many different compositions, was able to get the wins to get to BlizzCon, and then just runs away with the entire show and the year. But now, another mirror, Method Black leads by 1.
Curious to see how this plays out. Minpoike is going to be charging in once again, almost baiting them to open on them. They say hello. Kidney shot on Minpoike right away. Cheap shot over on Awaz. On Awaz. He gets out. That was a very scary situation for him, but responded accordingly.
All right, Nixie was ready to back up Minpoike. Their good teamwork to allow Minpoike to easily survive that initial attack, and Waz had to use a lot of cooldowns. Raiku's trinket has been blown. Chaz now drinking out a blind, but Alec is falling behind. There's just a lot of damage flying towards this. Could be an ice block on the back of nothing. Minpoike not in any crowd. Now into a full polymorph. If there's a Mass Dispel, anything, they don't even really need it. I mean, if they can bait a trinket on a half poly, anything here, Alec can easily fall. He cold snaps with the ice barrier absorb. Will that be enough? He spell steals the power word shield. Minpoike connects a pain suppression penance. They poly up Alec. They know he's going to recover. They're just trying to get control of it as Chaz is locked in the kidney. Great denial so far from Raikou. He'd stopped Chaz from being crowd controlled. Now Alec has to deal with premonition. Minpoike in the meantime is caught into another kidney shot. Chaz moves in for a psychic scream. Alec caught into a cheap shot. Heat trinkets blinks on top of the Minpoike. If Raikou can secure a sheep, Nixie's right on top of him, looking to deny it. Waz gets a sap on Minpoike out of the psychic scream. Alec 3 temp shields. He gets purged on it. They swap to Nixie with no trinket. Minpoike leaves the stun, but Nixie's in so much trouble. The smoke bomb gets dropped. He's out of line of sight. He barely stays alive. Minpoike manages to pull through and somehow keep this together.
That kitty shot on Chaz. Now setup going on to Raikou, but it doesn't unfortunately land on Chaz. He uses actually the human racial, so he doesn't get caught into that Ring of Frost. Now full fear onto Chaz. Can they find the damage on Raikou? Doesn't look like it. Raiku's doing a good job with his Icy Veins, just spamming out the polymorphs on a Nixie. Nixie really just hasn't been able to connect at all. Now it's Method Black's turn to go. Kidney shot over on him and Minpoike into the full fear, under the full ring. And Alec in the ice block. The Mass Spell comes in. Alec's all alone. Fear DR still available.
Look at that timing of the Ebon Bolt and the MD. That's what I was talking about in game 1. Again.
My goodness, though, so well timed by Waz and Raikou, decimating Tempo Storm. This is one of the most one-sided series that we have seen to Daisy.
Wait, look at this Ebonbolt. Look at the MD cast from Chaz and look at the Ebonbolt. You see that?
Oh!
Second game in a row they do that, by the way.
It's like
that's over it. I guess the smoke bomb did deflect some of Raikou's damage. It was kind of defensive and offensive, so maybe it's not the worst, but I think the smoke bomb could be a little bit better onto Raikou.
All
in
right.
that second setup, maybe.
Ladies and gentlemen, match point for Method Black. We're entering Runes of Lordaeron. It would be a fitting final resting place, as it is a cemetery. Will Minpoike's grave be dug here in the upper side of the bracket, or will they manage to train this back in their favor? They need to win 3 mirrors in a row, Finruki.
Yeah, we'll have to see if they can do it. Minpoike on the tomb right now, opting not to charge in. I guess not liking that opener. But finally, going to be looking for that Mass Dispel onto Raikou, but Chaz deflects it with a nicely timed mind control. Raikou can easily walk out of the room now. Now we're back to the standard opener that we talked about with Zico, where both mages are in stealth. Sap on Minpoike, Sap on Chaz. This is looking like an exact mirror so far.
All right, and Alec is using Temp Shield, whereas Raikou is not. It doesn't seem like Nixie is having a great time connecting, and Method Black have taken complete control of this starting aggression with Minpoike locked into a polymorph now. Alec could easily have to ice block. Chaz lands the Psychic Scream. There's an ice block, there's a Mass Dispel. Alec's out of it. Minpoike is still feared up. It's match point, and Alec falls. Method Black are unstoppable. They don't even get an ice block out of Raikou. They're literally
off Temporal Shield. You can see here basically how it started. Kidney shot on Minpoike, and then from that point forward, he just did not leave crowd control until Alex was dead.
I feel for Alec here. This is just a rough situation. Alec going to be that primary target there. The MD comes in once again. They're able to finish him off right out of that ice block, Zico.
Yeah, and I mean,
each other in the lower portion of the bracket. Tempo Storm versus Windwalker DK Nation, and Reformed versus XRB to the Moon. What do you guys think of these matchups, Supatis? Do you think that there are clear favorites in these two?
Reformed versus XRB to the Moon is a bit of a toss-up historically. I mean, they're likely to go head-to-head, so I'm really interested to see how Walrix plays aggressively in this matchup. Tempo Storm versus Windwalker DK Nation. I feel like Tempo Storm is rattled after that 3-0. They didn't get an ice block in the entire series. They're
or
down,
a heal.
They're down 9-0 overall this season to Tempo Storm. They've lost 9 games in a row to Method Black as Tempo Storm. So they're probably a bit rattled. They need to get their game together to move into the final series of the day. Otherwise, Windwalker